Hello, I'm Adam Harper, the owner of GetFitFastSupplements.com. I'm going to talk about pro hormones. Well, first, let me have you look at the back of my shirt first. Okay, with that being said, only trees grow naturally. You can only get so big without taking these things. I'll be honest. I took them 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not taking them again. Here's why. Pro hormones, they tend to be a little hard on the body. They're legal steroids. I mean, they do pretty much the same thing as steroids do. They're hard on your liver. They can cause baldness, although this is hereditary. They make you have mood swings. They can give you acne, blood pressure, cholesterol, all that stuff. Very rarely do I hear a case of that happening, but you never know what could happen down the road. Now, with that being said, pro hormones are like legal steroids, so they can put as much as 20 pounds on you in 5 weeks. That's correct, 20 pounds in 5 weeks. Don't believe me, but they're very extreme, and they're actually relatively cheap. You can get a pro hormone for under 45, 50 bucks. So $50, put on 10, 15 pounds minimum. Not a bad deal when you put it like that, right? Let me show you a couple options I have. My best seller is Havoc. This one I have personally taken. RPN Havoc. It's $34 for a month's supply. I mean, you can't beat that. You're going to go spend more money on a pre-workout or protein, and protein's not going to do anything compared to this as far as putting on size or making you leaner. Basically, what Havoc does, what it did for me, it put on about 8 pounds, but I lost about 2% body fat. So I look way bigger because I got more chiseled. And if you get leaner, you just look bigger anyways if you lose body fat. So put on about 8 pounds, bench go up about 35, 40 pounds. And this one's actually a good beginner's one because it's not as harmful to the body. So this is a good beginner's pro hormone. I highly recommend that one. M-Stain. M-Stain was just reformulated. It's got the same compound as Ultradrol. It's more of a mass builder. You're going to put on about 15 pounds. It's only $35. 15 pounds for $35. Can't beat that. H-Stain, little brother. H-Stain, you're going to put on a little bit more water weight. Maybe not quite as much weight as M-Stain, but you'll put on more water weight. It's also another mass building one, but this one's a little bit leaner. H-Stain is the same price as M-Stain, a month's supply. With H-Stain though, you really want to get 2 bottles because you want to use it about 6 weeks long. I mean, if you're going to do a steroid cycle, it's 2 or 3 months, so I'd like to do at least 6 weeks of this if I were to do it. Now for the ladies, I've got Halo for Her. Halo for Her is formulated only for girls. It doesn't convert to estrogen. It doesn't have as many side effects as the male stuff. It's not methylated. Halo for Her, if you're a girl trying to get a little bit bigger, a little bit leaner, that's what I recommend for you. Now, as I mentioned, these are not good for you, so you must take Cycle Assist or another brand similar to it that's going to take care of your acne. It's going to reduce chances of your cholesterol, your blood pressure going up. It's just all around good for you. You take about 4 in the morning, 4 at night, but you never take this at the same time you're taking these. Give it at least an hour or 2 before or after so that it doesn't flush out when your liver's processing these. So never take it at the same time, but you have to take this at the bare minimum. You take milk this, or you go pick it up at CVS if you just want to get by barely. But I mean, it's your body. I would spend the $29 to take care of it and live longer. Your choice. When you get off of it, PCT Assist. I've got about 6 or 7 different PCT options. Basically, what these do is this just gets your testosterone kicking again. Because when you're on this stuff, your hormones, your testosterone levels shut down because it's producing it for you. So if you don't take this, they stay shut down. And guys, let me tell you, that's not fun if you have a girlfriend. She's going to be very, very upset with you. Okay, so you make sure you get this because you don't want to have problems in the bedroom, and you don't want to get, gyno. No one wants man boobs. No one wants to lose the strength gains they gain because that's what's more embarrassing than that. You get all big, everyone's like, oh wow, and then 2 weeks later you lose it all, and you're feeling very depressed. You don't go to the gym. It's a spiraling effect. But PCT Assist, you take it maybe the last week or definitely the last day you finish your pro hormone cycle. You just take it as recommended. Like I said, I got 6 or 7 brands. Just make sure you do this. Make sure you do the cycle support, and be careful with this, guys. This is dangerous stuff. Only do it if you've reached a plateau and you just can't get past it. Okay, that's the only time you should do this. But I highly recommend at least just trying maybe Havoc once just to see if you like it. But don't get addicted to it. Take the proper time off. Rule of thumb is if you're on 4 weeks, you take 4 weeks off. I would do it, take 4 weeks on, maybe 8 weeks off, just to make sure you clean out your body and not get used to it. Because you take this stuff a year straight, you're gonna be in the hospital, and you're only gonna get so big. There's only so much you can do at one point. So Yeah, basically just be safe, guys. Adam Harper, GFFSupplements.com.